Welcome back, and now let's move to, should I say education?
Somewhat.
That's what it is. The Chevening Alumni Association of Nigeria.
Yes,
good. So the Chevening Scholarships are the UK government's global scholarship program aimed at individuals with strong academic and leadership potentials to network extensively and study for a fully funded master's program in the UK. Chevening aims to empower and forge lasting relationships with future leaders towards the mutual prosperity of the UK and Nigeria. Now it's my pleasure to welcome Kester Osaheye.
Yes, you got it.
He's the General Secretary of the Alumni Association. He's with us in Lagos. Good morning.
Good morning.
And the Chief Whip is joining us from Abuja, and he's Dr. Abiodun Adeniyi. Good morning, and thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me on. Good morning, viewers.
Dr. Adeniyi, you look pleased as if you just licked the cream.
Amazing.
Yes. Now, we have hosted the Chevening alumni here before, but pardon me, I just want to crave your indulgence, ask you to explain exactly what it is again.
Okay.
And what are the benefits
of being a member?
Yes.
The Chevening Alumni Association of Nigeria, like you mentioned, they are distinguished Nigeria who have actually done so well academically, and people who have distinguished themselves in various careers. We have professionals in media, banking industry, even the military, and so many other people. And it's my pleasure to say that even the president of Channels TV is the president of the association, John Momo OON. And we also have very distinguished Nigeria cut across the academia, people in banking. We have great people. Since 2012, we established the Chevening Alumni Association of Nigeria. But the global body is 35 years. The UK government gave us the privilege to go to the best of schools and obtain our master's degree. That is Chevening Alumni Association of Nigeria. And we have people like Dr. Adeniyi, who is on air presently. We have Aminayo Agbola, who used to be in MTN. Funke Amobi, Access Bank CEO, Albert Mwigwe, and many Nigerians.
All right, Dr. Adeniyi, you're planning a summit. The alumni is having a summit sometime this year. Tell us about that summit and what should be expected.
Yeah, very well, Nota. What it is we are being propelled by the John Momo leadership as the president of the alumni group, to make a maximum contribution to the socio-economic development of this nation from different perspectives. And one way of doing this is to once in a while come together, to exchange convivialities, to network, and to bond. With the review situations, see where we are coming from, where we are, and make projections into the future. 2 years ago, we did a summit. Our focus then was on leadership. Okay, and it came against the backdrop of the times when we needed to highlight the importance of leadership in galvanizing social process. This one that is fixed for December 7th, coming up on Friday, it's focusing on the youth. And the importance of the youth as an important element in social classification. Remember that we're in a new world, a digital world, a world of augmented reality, a world of artificial intelligence, and a world of the Internet of Things, a world where we're moving to the spatial web, a world where we're making gains in instruments of communications, technologies of communication. Who are the set of people that will power us into this new world? How can we organize ourselves so that Nigeria cannot be left out of this race against time, these changing times that we are in? We believe that it is the youth that are in the best position, as has been shown around the world, to power us, to propel us into this new world. And that's the point we're trying to highlight through the summit, really. And of course, we said our desire is to contribute in different sectors. We cannot be left wanting at the level of ideas. Remember that ideas are precursors to the execution of projects. And we cannot be found wanting in this sector, in this area, because first and foremost, we're professionals. We're called scholars. And as scholars, one of our primary preoccupations is to be thinkers. Okay? From thinking, we build ideas, and from ideas, we move on to execution. We're contributing a bit in different sectors through work streams, like Secretary Kester will tell you in a bit. But very importantly, we need to come to the national stage at some point, like we did 2 years ago when we focused on leadership. This time again, we are focusing on youth development, the place of the youth, empowering Nigeria to the next level, to the world of spatial web in the face of the changing times that we're in. Yep.
Dr. Adeni, don't you think that this is going to be yet another talk shop in light of the fact that Nigeria's youth population is so large, and after you've had this summit and you've told them all you want to tell them, is there the enabling environment for them to make anything of what you're going to teach them or tell them at this summit?
Well, we have difficulties as a nation. We have challenges. But what we need to do is not to never give up. We do not have to give up. We keep trying to talk to the situations that we're in. Okay? We need to continuously generate ideas around our challenges. And don't forget, as I said, that it is through this generation of these ideas that we can make meaning out of our existence, that we can come up with strategies that will propel us out of the challenges that we might be in. Okay, this is not where we are 10 years ago as a nation. Okay, and 10 years ago wasn't where we were 10 years earlier. Okay, in another 10 years, we hope to have made some progress. And in another 10 years as a nation, or in another 20 years, we even hope to have made much more progress. Okay, we need to keep talking at the situations. Okay. 2 years ago, like I said, we focused on leadership, and we made impact. The summit that we had preceded the election of the new Chevening executive. And of course, if you see the caliber of people leading us at the moment, Secretary Kester has mentioned our inimitable president, President John Momo, who is who is behind some of these things we're trying to do. And of course, at times too, we come up with publications, which we make presentations to people in positions to implement things, people at the level of government, people in official position. Okay, how much more can we do? These are things that we'll continue to push. Okay. Okay, we cannot rest on our hours. Okay. And we cannot shirk our responsibilities as elites, as scholars, to contribute to national development from our own little corner, as it were.
Well, Kester, I mean, I saw you nodding when you were saying that you cannot give up. You have to just keep pushing. Now, are we expecting that one of the outcomes of this summit will be, okay, I mean, your focus, of course, is human capital development.
Absolutely.
Excuse me. That it will now focus on not just developing the human capital, but developing it towards the requirements of this nation. Yes. Because we are at a different place, for instance, than Europe, than America. So are you going to skew it towards what Nigeria actually requires?
You're absolutely right. We will customize the outcome of the summit towards mentoring program. He mentioned that we have work stream, and under the leadership of our president and every other member of the Excos, we have a work stream that will also engage these youths. We have mentors who will actually take these people into a boot camp where we can teach them about machine learning. Dr. Adeni mentioned artificial intelligence and Internet of Things. These are things of the future. We will bring this youth to meetings, to summit, to mentoring session, where we can actually help them grow and form the right skill set that they will take into the work environment. And we have some people, we are actually fine-tuning most of the program, but the IBM country manager will be there at this program that day. And non-Chevening, like Tony Lumelu of Tony Lumelu Foundation, will also be there that day, and many other people. We are expecting a large crowd of people who are Chevening alumni, and we're using this forum to call on a lot of them who are not aware present. We have over 1,200 Chevening alumni in this country, and we are looking forward to seeing everyone, receiving them, where we can actually network and plan for the betterment of our country.
When is this summit?
On 7th of December.
Where?
4 Point by Sheraton, Oniru, Lagos.
Is it only for Chevening alumni?
Yes, and other guests. But we need to pre-register, invited guests. You need to pre-register so that we can prepare for you. The British High Commission and the Chevening Alumni Association of Nigeria, we are co-hosting this event, and we must plan for it.
So should any alumnus be watching now, where should they go to register?
There's a link, a URL link already sent by the British High Commission to the database. But if you don't have it, please, you can contact Dr. Adeniyi and myself on the WhatsApp platform, where we will invite you formally to register. But please, you are also entitled to invite a non-Chevener to attend this summit.
Okay, so the Chevening alumni has a WhatsApp platform, not a website.
We have a website, we have a Twitter handle, we have so many social media.
But for this summit?
For this summit, we're using both the Twitter handle and the WhatsApp platform.
What's the handle?
What's the handle?
It's Chevening Can NG Nigeria.
Can being double A.
Double A-N, NG.
Double A-N.
Yes.
Chevening
Alumni Association of Nigeria.
NG.
Yes.
Okay, and the WhatsApp?
The WhatsApp platform is TCN, the Chevening network.
Okay, so those that are interested, you said they are entitled to invite non-alumni alumnus
for the summit.
Okay, and it's completely free?
Yes, it's free.
What if the entire country decides to gather there?
Because we are also ensuring that people, every alumnus invite one person, not more than one.
You're not expecting more than 2,400?
Yes, because the hall has... Yes.
Okay. At the end of the day, I heard you saying to me about tailoring it towards human capital. When you're done with it, where are you going to send it to? Where would that communique or program or whatever it is you come up with? Where would you send it?
I was so happy when she mentioned that the Chevening alumni came to the studio some time ago. We are opinion formers. We are influencers of decision. We're going to partner with government and also non-government organizations to see how the feedback, the outcome, can actually help this government in formulating policies that will help leapfrogging economic development technologically and other aspects of our innovation. How much of the youth know that the skill set they have presently from school is not enough to lead them into the work stream, to lead them into the work environment? That's what we are looking at. So we'll share with government, we'll share with opinion leaders in this country, and we'll also share with private sectors how well we can use these resources, this outcome from the summit, towards developing the curriculum in school also.
Okay, so December 7th, 4 points.
4 Point by Sheraton, 7:30
by Sheraton,
a.m.
Oniru at 7:30 a.m.
Yes.
If you're an alumnus, make sure you're there and make sure you come with one guest. And he gave all the Twitter handles and the WhatsApp platforms through which you can actually register for this summit. Pre-register. Mr. Kester Osaheye is the General Secretary of the Chevening Alumni Association of Nigeria, and he was with us in the studio in Lagos, and Dr. Abiodun Adeniyi, the Chief Whip, joined us from Abuja. So good luck through your summit.
Thank you so much, and thanks for having us.
Thank you very much.
Sunrise will be right back with another interesting conversation. Make sure you're a part of it.